The universe didn't want us to be together this morning, but I'm here. You know who I am. You know what this is. I know how I'm feeling. Welcome, 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 welcome to another week, another installment of the warm-up. Shout out to everybody coming through right now. I see all of y'all. So much love. Welcome to the warm-up. Designated Reports weekly NFL pregame show. This is week 13. So I want to take music back in time about 13 years. So enjoy this playlist from 2007. Y'all know what this is? Bangers. Appreciate you. Lazarus Radio. The hoodie. Shout out to my man, and I hope he checks in at Michelangelo Garland. This is the With brand. OG stuff right here. Setting the bar above what you see. The brand, the movement was crazy. Circa at least 2009. If he checks in, I'm going to shout him out. Mike Garland and my people. Appreciate you though, Ted. Gene, I see you. What up? I'm your guy, Jay. You can find me individually on IG at jdot.jpg. And please keep up with everything we're doing as a group at Designated Report. You got it locked right here. And let's keep it moving. Let's do what we do every single week, right? This is week 13, round 13, episode 13. Like we always do at this time, it's Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So let's get into what we do. Usually we kick off things with Thursday Night Football, but we had an unorthodox Wednesday afternoon football. Strange. I'll roll with it. I'll take football whenever I can get it. How do y'all feel about Wednesday afternoon football? Where's y'all at work? 3:45? Were you working? I was working. I was trying to get the NFL Network on my computer. They were not doing that. My company was not doing that. The Steelers took on what was left of the Baltimore Ravens and barely won that game. I'm confused about Pittsburgh. Tell me how y'all feel about Pittsburgh. The coronavirus decimated most of the Ravens roster. Lamar Jackson did not play, and a bevy of other Baltimore Ravens were not there. And now their season hangs in the balance as they're really scrapping to get back into the playoff picture. The Steelers, though, it was pretty ugly on both sides. The only remaining undefeated team almost lost that game. Pittsburgh, what is you doing, baby? The only remaining undefeated team did not look like it. Checking in, my boy Jay Swizz on the beat. The Steelers showed they're vulnerable, and the Ravens realized they need a better backup. Facts! Facts! Thanks for checking out. I appreciate you. 11-0 is 11-0, right? Respect that for what it is. But it was so ugly that many people have the Washington football team upsetting the Steelers this coming week, and we'll get to that in a second. Prayers up to the Ravens. Hope they get well soon in time to make a competitive run at the playoffs. But this isn't the Steelers' first Houdini act escaping with a W. They know. They know. Check this out. 11-0, right? And no hate, man. I love the Steelers. My brothers, both of them, favorite team. Week 1, they beat Daniel Jones, and that, you know, all he does is turn things over. Week 2, they barely beat the Broncos. Week 3, they beat Bill O'Brien's Houston Texans. Week 4, they beat Carson Wentz. I mean, Week 5, they beat an overrated Cleveland Browns team. 8-3 though. 8-3 in Cleveland. I respect it. That's a legit win. They're bailed out by the refs against the Titans. They barely beat the Ravens the first time. They beat the 3-8 Dallas Cowboys by a hair. They beat the 2-win Bengals. They beat Jake Luton, excuse me. I don't even know this dude's name. He's not even starting anymore for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they just barely beat the Ravens practice squad with a third-string quarterback. 11-0 is 11-0, but I'm with Jay Swizz. Is Pittsburgh for real? Let me know. The easy answer is no, but let me know how you feel. Dig deeper. Is Pittsburgh overrated? And why? And let's chat. Which other teams are pretenders? Which other NFL teams are pretenders? I want to know. We know who's not real. We know where little things are stopping. And that's Jacksonville. Any Jags fans in here? Probably not. They fired their GM. Now. David Caldwell is out after the loss to the Browns. They waited for 10 straight losses, though. Not 7, not 8. Not when the season seemed over mathematically. 10 straight losses. You're like, all right, now we want to change things up. Jacksonville. They're the 14 without a GM. 14 without GM. Don't forget the Falcons. Don't forget the Lions. Don't forget the Texans. 4 teams right now without GMs. The Jets couldn't beat Miami without Tua last week, and the Jets do not have a winnable game for the rest of the season, so Jacksonville can't jump them for the number 1 overall pick, a.k.a. the Tank for Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. So are you happy with Ohio State's Justin Fields, maybe? Something to talk about. And a new GM to start things all the way fresh. Sounds good to me. Is good enough? Their division looks like it's full of like really good squads. And it looks like Jacksonville's in trouble, but look closer. Come with me. Let's look closer. AFC South. Indy will have a new quarterback soon, whether it's this year, after this year, next year. Phillip Rivers, we know his age. We know the contract he signed. He won't be there forever. So there's going to be a turnover there. The defense is great. But Jacksonville knows if you don't have a quarterback, you really ain't got a team. All right? Houston. I don't know about their defense and how healthy J.J. Watt can stay and where is he in his window? Is he still peak J.J.? Right? And they got a quarterback. But with the new GM coming in, that means a new coaching staff, right? Does that coaching staff get them charged up? Or does it take a while for that staff to get things going? Right? Turnover doesn't just mean that you pick a guy that you like and then it's off to the races. It ain't that easy. Now, Tennessee, I can't say too many bad things about Tennessee. I want to say Ryan Tannehill stinks, but he's good. Derrick Henry, I'm not even going to... But Tennessee, well coached. And I'm thinking like, Ryan Tannehill is not tricking us. Maybe he was just bad in Miami playing for Adam Gase like everybody else is. So, Jacksonville isn't in this depressing situation. They're not. They probably won't be good next year, right? But they can get some pieces to build. They can get growth and leadership and see what you can do in the division and obviously get some winnable games in the winners column. What up? Danny Rocco, Emmy Award-winning Danny Rocco, my man. Checks in every week. That's my guy and family. Jacksonville can do this. And do remember, Jacksonville has 2 first-round picks in 2021. This next draft. And 2 second-round picks. And 2 fourth-round picks. So the cupboard is not bare. This might be a job that you want. This might be a job that you flirt with and say, do I want this? And how do we make this more attractive? If you're picking number 2, and Justin Fields is all right, but we really want Trevor Lawrence, how do you move up to number 1? Has this been done before? Well, listen, in 2017, the Chicago Bears moved from 3 to 2. Pretty comparable. Not apples to apples, but pretty darn close. Granny Smith to Golden Delicious. And all it cost them was swapping the first-round picks. A third, a fourth, and a third the following year. Can Jacksonville just say, let's swap first-round picks and take my other first? New York Jets? Would they be cool with that? Is that a robbery? What? Let me pause real quick, because I said when he came through, Michelangelo Garland, the With fan, I said I shout him out. Set the bar over what you see. This was a lifestyle. I'll let y'all talk to him in the comments. Follow my man, at Michelangelo.Garland. Follow my man. This was a move. This was a move. I got all the merch. Reach out to him for some dead stock. Reach out for some dead stock. With was a move. Back to Jacksonville. You might not have to give a third, a fourth, and the next third. Just take both of my first-round picks. Or, if you're the Jets, you can't do that. Give me 2 ones. This is a first overall pick. This is Trevor Lawrence. I want your first-round pick. I'll move to 2. I'll move to 2. You can get the 1, but I want the 2. I want the whatever one is in the 20s. And I want a second-round pick, too. If you're Jacksonville. You know why? Because you would leave with Trevor Lawrence and still have a 2, and still have a 3, and still have 2 fourths. Jacksonville is set up. Jacksonville is set up if they can do that. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You can't talk about 2007 without this song, so just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Because Jacksonville could be flying high. These are just my thoughts. And we'll get more into this because I have an interesting theory about what Trevor Lawrence should do to get out of this year's draft and join a contender right away and make real money. Y'all, you have no idea what I'm about to say. But hold on, because we could share that. We can go back and forth about that on the warm-ups draft special. It's going to be a while. Patience is a virtue. You know what it is. So let's back up. We're not talking draft anymore, right? We're not talking draft anymore. When the draft special comes up, tune into that. We'll talk about that. But for now, let's get into some picks. The picks. The picks. Myles Garrett is back for Cleveland. But I got Tennessee. I like them. I don't know why. I like Tennessee. And they're going to win this game. 2 weeks on the COVID list. Tennessee's at home, though. That's easy. Raiders at the Jets. I know this is a serious road trip. Vegas to Jersey. That's a sad road trip, too, right? I know the Falcons served up a 40 burger to the Raiders. I know this. I know this. But every team, like a lot of teams seem to have a game like this every year. The good ones, the bad ones. Let's put that behind us. They won't lose this game. They won't lose this game to the Jets. Vikings versus the Jaguars. The Jags can't figure things out, right? Obviously. And the Vikings are riding high after finding a way to win that game last. Drama. Muffed the punt. Still came back. Still won that game. Chad Beebe, what up? Kirk Cousins is elite this season in the fourth quarter. I know. Skull. Kirk Cousins has the best fourth quarter QB rating since Joe Montana? Yeah. I got him today. Skull today. Tua's back for the Bengals. I mean, against the Bengals, excuse me. Tua don't want to be there. Tua don't want to be there. Joey B don't even want to be there. Miami's defense is done playing games. They are well coached. They're going to win this game. Miami's already thinking about the draft. We'll be talking about, the Bengals thinking about the draft. Miami got this one. They already got a playoff spot, and I think they're going to hold on to that too. The Colts at the Texans. Houston got some juice. Houston got some juice after getting Bill O'Brien out the door. But Will Fuller, man. I was thinking, how's this dude having such a good year? And PEDs could have contributed to that. Last game, my man went for 171 and 2 touchdowns, and I just don't think you can replace that. Man, I wish they had an elite receiver in Houston. Man, I wish they didn't get rid of an elite receiver. Imagine if Houston had one of the best receivers in the league with Deshaun Watson, what they could do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Bears have lost 5 straight. They're not going to lose to the Lions. Somehow, the Lions are worse. DeAndre Swift is out for Detroit. Allen Robinson is in for Chicago. Detroit is actually much better on the road than at home, but their defense gives up the most points in the division. I got Chicago getting back in the W column. Detroit, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Saints at Falcons. I will save this pick for last. Saints at Falcons. I like this game, and I'm torn. So I'm going to take my time, and as I'm talking to you, try to figure it out. My wheels are spinning on Saints at Falcons. Seahawks versus the Giants. I like the way the Giants are trending. But I don't pick anybody going into Seattle. Check the tape. I don't like anybody going into Seattle. I won't do it. I won't pick them. Seattle got that one. Cardinals at the Rams. Ooh. This has playoff seeding implications. It can go either way. I got the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals. I also got this as my favorite song of 2007. Patriots at the Chargers. Now, hear me out. Joey Bosa was a beast last game. 8 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, a pass defense, and a fumble recovery. But you're playing Bill Belichick, who's going to find a way to neutralize that. Also give Justin Herbert defenses he's never seen before. I think he's going to cool off this game. And the Chargers, no matter how well that quarterback plays, can't find a way to win games. So, I know. I got New England flying out to LA, getting the win, and coming back. What? Packers, Eagles, I don't want to waste any time. Packers by 20. Sorry. Steelers. Washington football team. I'm not going to overthink this one. I got the Steelers again. Washington has a good pass defense. I don't think it's going to be good enough. James Conner's out. I don't think that's enough. I think the Steelers assert themselves. Chiefs versus Broncos. Shout out to Kendall Hinton for doing his thing under wild circumstances, but it's the Chiefs. So let's go to Monday Night Football. The Bills' track record on Monday Night Football is atrocious, but I think they figure it out. They stay the course. They win this one. Tuesday, Ravens versus the Cowboys. The Cowboys are garbage, and Tuesday is trash day in Baltimore. So, that's all I got to say about that. I want to tell you about my Trevor Lawrence theory so bad, but I think I'm just going to write a story for Designated.report.com as my man Rev, Real Paul Cortez, does many a day. Check out the website. We got some good stories up this week. We got some good music this week, too. I want to know how many people are doing out here. Oh, I got people dancing? Michelangelo Garland said, I hit the illest freestyle the world never got to see to this beat. And I think he's talking about the last song. Correct me if I'm wrong, that last night, that Diddy joint. That was my jam. That was my jam. You know what we're coming up on. When I hold up the 5 fingers. We're not there yet. I just want to talk to my people. This is week 13. My Bucks are on a bye. And we needed it. We won the games we were supposed to win. And that Packers game. We lost the games we were supposed to lose. 7-5 is not looking good on us. But I think we can win the final 4. I want the Bucks at the 5 seed. Playing the Giants. Who are probably going to be in the 4 seed. They won't win today. But I think they got the 4 seed. That's just me. Dang, I want to talk about Trevor Lawrence so bad. Can we get a college version of the warm-up? King Alcide. Can we get a college version of the warm-up? Nah, listen. Okay, real quick. Who's in here? How many people in here? I'm going to tell y'all real quick, and I'll tell the world later. Trevor Lawrence. Oh, he should stay in school. Oh, no, he shouldn't. Trevor Lawrence should go straight to the XFL. Make some money. Be the best player in the XFL. He avoids the Jets. And then after he plays in the XFL, he's considered a free agent to the NFL. Where he's now picking the team he goes to. He's now accepting the big money offers, a lot more than that rookie scale. More than 25. We're talking, would you give Trevor Lawrence $30 a year if he had a good rookie year in the XFL? So instead of Trevor Lawrence to the Jets, we could be talking about Trevor Lawrence to the Colts. Trevor Lawrence to the Bucks. What? Trevor Lawrence to the Steelers. What? That's my theory. That started here. You didn't hear that anywhere else. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. That's just between you and me right here live. Trevor Lawrence to the Patriots. How is that not a good plan? All right. This is your 5-minute warning. This is your 5-minute warning. You're running out of time. Make all the changes you need to your fantasy team. Pick up guys last minute if you need to. I hope your trades finalized yesterday or today. Man. Get it done. Get your pizza and your wings situated. It's going to be a long day of good football action. I want to make sure that you guys have time to take care of all of the odds and the ends. Get your NFL pick 'em in for Designated Report. It's on our story. It's on the feed. Cut that. I'm talking like I got a DJ. Get the picks in. If you pick more than we got, you got something dope coming your way. I appreciate everybody coming through like we always do at 12:30 Eastern. Every Sunday, this is the warm-up. I love all of y'all. I appreciate you coming through, and I'll see you next week. Happy Sunday.